Fair enough.
All right. So we are now streaming to the YouTube, guys. Bunch of communists finally got their shit together.
That's debatable.
All right. Well, you don't have to be rude.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. All right. Now I'm going to open up the phone and see what it looks like.
The Stalin bot's gonna scan. Holy fuck!
What's that? Is that me echoing?
Yeah, we got an echo.
Stop it.
Ivan.
Everybody go to the audio and cancellation. I think that's better. Yeah, sounds better.
Okay. I guess let's work it through. Larry, can you unmute for a second?
Yes.
Hello?
Okay, I can't hear myself. I think we're good now. That was weird.
Welcome
Yes,
to
we can hear
Kollectiv.
you just fine.
Get back in the bunker. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
I never left. I never left.
Bunker.
Yeah.
Bunker.
This is it.
What is going on Muerte's camera? It looks like low key kind of looks like if the pillow was like a body.
It looks like a bag of potatoes to me.
You would think that, wouldn't you?
You be quiet. You silence.
You more good than that.
Always with the potatoes.
Yeah. Oh, there is potatoes. You weren't even kidding, bro.
Are there? Are they potatoes?
Yeah.
Let's ask the Irishman about potatoes.
Bro, I made the same joke before when you left. Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
Well, it works. So I'm looking at my phone right now, and we're definitely live. So that's cool. Oops. Yeah. So this is pretty much generally what it looks like. We get the little viewer count up there. The camera quality for everyone, with the exception of Cutie, is way better on here, and there doesn't seem to be any like lag issues or whatever. See, this is my problem, like I said, right? So I record in the closet because I'm in the closet, and my iPad's on a shelf, but when I sit, I'm all the way the fuck down here. So I have to figure out what I want to do about that. But yeah, as you guys can see, you guys can make your own little, what's it called, your banners or whatever. So we don't have to do much with that. And I already got the Kollectiv logo in the corner. And yeah, I just wanted to kind of fuck around with stuff. So like, if we have a guest, we can change the name. Like, oh, Cruz is here. Lair Bear is here. Muerte is here.
That's dope.
Cutie Pie. Yeah, so we could do stuff like that.
Can you do the intro, or will it do it after we upload it from after we're done?
No, it does it by itself. Well, so in this case, like then it would require like just a little bit of planning. So what we would do, right? So if we were gonna like do, I mean, we're doing it for real, but like next time or whatever, what we could do is like before we go in, we stop the cam or whatever, and then we just play, like we hit go live and then.
Welcome in, everybody. Like, that's great. Yeah, exactly. That's beautiful. I like that.
Now we've really tried. What else here? Then we can fuck around with like who's talking the loudest. All right, even got
is that the present button?
No, that's there's like a little row of like screens on here. You can change the layout. So group layout, crop layout. You do this, so like we could do something like this if we had another guest.
Yeah, this is definitely better, I think, for sure.
I like it way better.
like I said, I mean, even the quality is just like way better.
My profile picture looks better. Like
It does. Let's see,
Yeah, I don't know if I want people to see me this clearly.
I know, right? I can't honestly, I'm on my phone, so everybody looks kind of small, but the quality looks good.
Yeah.
When Ivan like went big, I could see his pores. It was great.
That's pretty hot.
I want everyone to see my nose hairs, really.
Oh, trust me, I'm stiff.
You're gonna have to trim down. Where is the present button? I wonder if it will let me do it because I'm using an iPad right now.
Maybe it's only something people that are like on their computer can do or something. I don't know, because like I imagine I can test something.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can present like my screen, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, go for it.
Share screen. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I can share my screen. I can show you guys in a second. I'm just gonna close something.
Yeah, that's fine. You know what I'm gonna do too, just to stir up attention. What we could do too in the meantime, right? Like when we want to get more people in here, in the future, is like go live on TikTok at the same time. So
That's
like,
what I was thinking.
And make like a little thing like to engage in the live, go on here or whatever.
Right, we could like have it so that maybe since you're on your laptop, you could go live on the Collective's main TikTok on your phone, and then you could put like a background on TikTok saying, or like maybe you could go back and forth. You could go to the TikTok live, be like, hey, I'm only interacting to people who are in the YouTube comments, and so
Yeah,
then
we could
I'll
do.
push people from TikTok to YouTube because it'd be like, oh, I want them to interact with my comments or something, you know.
Yeah, no.
At least
Okay.
that's how I would fall for that. If one of my favorite creators or creators that I like are on TikTok live and they're like, hey, I'm only interacting on YouTube and whatever, you can hang out on the TikTok, but I'm not gonna be talking to you or paying attention to you at all. I'm probably gonna go to the YouTube and drop some questions if I have them or something.
You guys can
Yeah.
see my my screen, right?
Or no, I can't see your screen.
You can't see it?
Mm-mm.
That's weird.
I did.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to add it.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
that's so much more better because we could react to like videos
No,
now.
for real. That's crazy.
Oh, that's way better.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
I like that. I like it.
No, because we literally could react to videos. We could dead ass just like be like, oh, we got nothing to do today. Let's just watch this shit. Hassan moment.
Midwestern Nights.
Right, that's what that's what a lot of political commentators do. They'll just sit on their computer for like 3 hours and stream every once a day and react to videos, or at least a few like Hassan and Eddie
Yeah.
from Midwestern and shit like that. And once shit gets rolling, we'll have like 200 people in this live. I can't see how much people are in here. I think only the host can, or maybe it's because I'm on my phone.
Us and one additional person I can see right now.
I've been getting suggested these crazy articles all day. China remakes religions in its own image.
Was the source Adrian Zenz?
No, Al Jazeera, written by Frederick Kelser. Of course, they got a fucking German dude writing for Al Jazeera talking shit about fucking China. God damn it.
I think they should keep German-born people out of media and stuff, man. You know what happened last time.
I think Germans should be kept under fucking lock and key at all times.
So I found out today. I found out today that Stalin migrated a lot of German people to certain areas simply because they were German. Or at least that's what Comrade Red Like China said, or New Year Communist. I guess
it's
that's their
the Volga ASSR. They dismantled it like during World War II.
Because they were
Um,
Germans being invaded by fucking Germans. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Germany was invading the Soviet Union, and the Volga, an extremely important river where Stalingrad is, happens to be extremely close to, the Volga ASSR,
Yeah.
populated by a lot of Germans, and maybe not the greatest choice, but you can't act like it's totally unreasonable for them to have ever even considered doing that. Know what I mean?
Right.
You
And
guys see that?
that was a particular area of anti-Semitic activity during the decades leading up to World War II. Like some of my family my family was mostly, from what I understand, was from outside of Tver. But yeah, because most of my family's German, though we did live in the Russian Empire too. Yeah, the Volga Germans were fucking assholes, as Germans tend to be.
As they tend to be.
I saw a video of this chick. She's like, if you that's one thing you don't do when you go to Germany is fight a German woman. And people were in the comments just roasting her, like, no way you got your ass beat by Goethe or some shit like that, and that's
Sure.
just
Goethe.
and I feel like that's relevant. I feel like they're probably scary. Russian and like German women are probably scary. Beautiful, but probably
No,
scary.
no, Russian women are not scary.
You have experience.
You have
Yeah.
experience? I don't. No, I don't.
Russian women are not scary. They're the biggest sweethearts in the world.
There's actually a lot of Ukrainian and Russian and like German migrants over in this side of town. It's called in Centennial, and one of my comrades works at a library that like a lot of Ukrainians would come in and they'll donate like old Ukrainian books and like USSR books and stuff like that. Because
Yeah, dude.
they're like I don't need this trash no more. It's like give it here, give it here.
Yeah, dude. I noticed that when I was this last summer when I was up in Estes Park, and like west of there, there was like I heard twice when I was in that little ass town. I heard like people at a restaurant and a cafe speaking Russian. So I was very surprised.
Hmm.
How do you say hello in Russian?
Привет.
Привет. Привет.
Yeah.
I'm down to learn Russian or China what's Mandarin? Yeah, Mandarin. I almost said
You
Chinese,
got it,
but
buddy.
Yeah.
thanks.
Cock de la, Larry. Cock de la.
I'm just fucking with the With the thing
Are
on
you not going to
TikTok.
answer me, Larry? Wow, I see how it is.
Dang.
He does his own thing.
Larry, can you hear Cutie?
No, I heard something cock.
I said cock. I said cock de la.
Oh,
Are you thinking about wieners?
I say cock de
Glizzies?
la. This dude's thinking about penises. Come on, Larry.
I'm always thinking about penises. What else?
Thinking about that glizzy?
The Glizzers.
Yeah, I lost my shit yesterday. I ate way too much.
What happened?
I ate too many glizzies.
Oh,
Oh, gas station Glizzies?
Yes, gas station glizzies. I was so fucking hungry.
You
Have you
regretted
seen-
that, I bet.
Have you seen Futurama, Larry?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
You
try
know
some
the episode where they go to the truck stop and Fry eats the sandwich and like it's like a couple of days later and he's like ripped and he's like smart as fuck. Is that I you like come back and you're like I've read the Hegelian method, gentlemen. I've developed and tweaked a few theories, but I have returned.
That's the episode where they're like he gets it from that space gas station, right?
Yeah, he like has he has like a tomato and it's black, and he basically gets like like hyper intelligent tapeworms to like take over his body and make him
Yeah.
smart and like
I
work
barely remember this episode.
grow his muscles and shit. It's a good episode.
Honestly, do you think they live in capitalism in Futurama?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
sure they
Nope.
Yeah,
opened up to
that's right.
capitalism too.
Aren't
There's
they
like a lot of
capitalists?
advertisements like for Slurge or Slurp, or whatever
Yeah,
it's
Slurm.
called.
Like the main villain mom is like a
Mm,
arch.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
capitalism,
right. Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
yeah. She like, oh, she's horrible, bro.
They
Yeah.
literally have a whole episode when they like came back, right? When they came back from like I think their first or second cancellation. They literally have a whole episode where they're talking about like mom and like Apple phones essentially. And that like mom is trying to like take over the world by giving people iPhones. Like they literally put like the phone in their eye.
Right, I remember.
And it's like super
Jeez.
funny because they like accidentally like predict TikTok in that episode.
They have the same creator as Simpsons, right? What's his name again? Fuck.
Mm.
I don't remember.
Cracker guy.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
crack that honky. I don't know.
Matt Groening.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yes,
you're right,
Matt
you're right, you're right.
Groening, yeah.
Groening.
Matt.
Matt
Uh,
Galvatron.
No,
Not again.
what, what are you talking about,
Oh.
bro?
I'm just teasing, Matt, if you ever watched this.
poor Matt.
So
You're
here's
great,
some
Matt.
Matt did
collective
not
lore.
create The Simpsons. Galvatron did not create The Simpsons.
Here's some collective lore, right? In one of our episodes after Matt Galvatron, I tried to make a joke and I don't remember what my joke was. So one of us is talking or whatever, and I say, "Are you trying to be like Matt Galvatron?" And then Muerte laughed and he's like, "What do you mean?" And I said, "I'll tell you later." I don't know what I meant by that. I really don't. Like I thought about it in the moment and then it was gone. So it couldn't have been that important. But I'm sure that will get me in trouble at some point.
What I like his content because he always shits on like dem talk, and like he always says the word dem talk, and that shit's always funny. He goes, "Oh, I can't stand dem talk," and like I mean that shit's hilarious. I just can't stand Democrats in general.
I mean, they're pretty trash.
They're coming after me because I posted something bad about AOC.
What did you say? Is it something bad
W.
about my girl? My
Yeah.
girl?
No, some very angry middle-aged white guy posted a response video to me saying that like screaming, like his blood pressure was high up there, like you don't know what's going on in Ukraine. Ah, we're fighting for freedom. Ah,
Oh my god.
bro.
Aren't
You don't know
they
what's
like
going
currently
on in
losing?
Ukraine.
Meanwhile, in fucking Canadian Parliament, Zelensky in Parliament are praising a literal Waffen SS ass
Yeah.
Nazi.
Bro.
That's
I
just
was
crazy.
like ready for bed, but I had to make a TikTok because like how are you going to like it's the people who are surprised by it, right? Like I've been telling you, we've been saying this, dude. For 2 fucking years, we've been saying this that like, hey,
Yeah.
there's a lot of connections to this place. No, you guys are eating Russian propaganda. And this dude, you know that was the moment of his life where he was like, we won. We fucking won. We did it, boys. Like
Yeah. Actually, he's 98 years old. He doesn't even know where the fuck he's at.
Really?
he thinks he's at like the Nuremberg trials.
He
Yeah,
probably doesn't even remember
sees
what was
bright
happening
lights. He's like,
anyways.
am I on trial? Hello?
He wouldn't know what he's on trial for. The motherfucker was definitely like high as shit on heroin for like the entire war, bro.
Yeah.
Bro's methed out of
That's
his
no,
freaking
for real.
brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's this book that Hungry Rye was they did a review on it, and it talks about how much drugs Adolf Hitler actually took, and it's crazy. And like and then sometimes it's some of like the craziest drugs, like not even like they were like he was like a lab rat. Like literally, his physician, his
Yeah.
personal physician, was just injecting him with shit every day. Like there was
Yeah.
a few drugs that he liked and that he wanted injected into him, but sometimes they were just experimenting with him and shit, just filling him up, and they would give him laxative, and then he would go turn around and he would go take OxyContin, which is downers, which fucks you
Yeah.
up, makes you
Yeah.
can't duke. So this guy is
No, bro, I
saying,
know.
like, bro, like all of them were drug addicts, bro. Why do people praise these guys? I mean, they were like a zombie army, a
But
zombie
that puts
army.
that puts a lot of insight, right, dude? Because if you had like top scientists being like, bro, we can give Hitler fucking quaaludes, right? Like you're giving it to the main guy with no issue. So like none of you guys really believe in what you're doing. Like,
Hmm.
we could just fuck it, do whatever we want, see what happens. If he dies, he dies. Like they don't care. That's crazy. But yeah,
No,
you're right.
they,
I being the Che of the group.
hmm.
Yeah, you can't shit very good on
Oh, on
opioids.
downers, opioids.
Yeah.
No, you,
So
yeah,
Be, be,
they're called
being the
heroin shits for a reason.
being the
mhm.
drug addict of the group, I know this.
I was the former.
Former.
We were all
Yeah.
former, I guess, other than Cutie.
Only sober kings
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
He was too
Pure.
young.
He's pure blooded, guys.
All right, I'm not saying yeah to that. You're not getting that kind of enthusiasm from me for that one, bro.
No,
That reminds me of those conservatives for a while when they were anti-vax. I didn't get the jab, brother. He goes, I'm pure-blooded. I'm pure. I ain't got none of those liberal toxins inside of me.
I don't need
you
no
know, you know
Fauci
what makes me,
ouchie.
you know what makes
Yeah.
me really bad about the whole COVID situation is like I saw, you know what? No, we gotta change this up because it's YouTube rules, so we can't say certain things. But
Mm,
I'll put it to you this way: I believe in the complete validity of the COVID-19 vaccine. But
yes.
I saw the side effects happen to people who, are not genetically, you would say, typical. So like there's real criticisms of the vaccine, but then you have these fucking numbnuts who are like, I ain't getting it, I'm pure blood. And it's like you're not helping the situation, dude. Like, god damn.
They put 2 microchips in me, and now Trump's not in office. Coincidence?
I
I think
think
not.
not.
No, brother. Donald Trump is still in office. He's just wearing a Biden skin suit.
He, no, you're wrong, brother. Donald Trump, and they're in charge. He's in charge of the military. Now they have somebody dressed up as Joe Biden, or maybe the lizard people dressed up as Joe Biden, and pretending to be the chief in charge. But it's actually Trump. He's in charge of the military.
Yeah.
Joe Biden or Joe Biden's skin suit lizard person is in charge of the government.
Did you
Trump,
know
Joe
that some
Biden.
of
Trump's
these
down in the
people think
bunker.
that anyone who drives a black car is literally a fucking alien?
No way.
Like they
Wait,
dead ass think that it's like government provided cars that are black.
did I used to drive a black car, but now I don't. Am I now not an alien?
I don't know. Do you got a green card?
Oh shit. I don't have a green card.
You have a
You don't need
birth
one.
certificate,
Do I have a birth certificate?
social security, and if
This
you
is the
do,
story of the Larry
type it in
Birthday
chat.
conspiracy.
Yes, I do have a birth certificate. I do not have a social security card because I washed it and I never got it replaced.
We
Oh,
could outgrift Midwestern Marks if we start asking for social security numbers instead of $20 a month for Marxist classes.
mm, I agree. I agree. Here, pay us $100 and type down your social security below to
Hey kids,
enjoy this copy and pasted course that I got. Yeah.
Is it wait? So are they charging $20 a month to be in the Discord?
No,
no, no,
it's
no,
like
no.
it was like a class that they had, like a Zoom
Yeah,
class.
they're two different things. So
Okay.
you have to pay a minimum of $3 a month to get in the Discord, okay? And then There's
No
another
way.
tier.
Whatever.
I could be wrong, but fuck it.
Because
We're propagandists, right?
real
Bro's
quick,
like,
a
I'm
little
making
bit
it
of
up as I go. I don't care.
No, no, but the first part I did make up, but the second part I don't exactly remember. I could probably look it up actually real quick. But there's I think the second tier, like then you can hang out with them.
So,
Um,
fun fact about Muerte is, before the whole Passock era, I used to actually be a fucking mod for that server, or at least on my old Discord account until I got banned. But I used to be a mod on that server, and
bro,
trust me, I was an authoritarian. I banned a few people. I'm not gonna lie. There's some people who come my comments. They're like, "Hey, remember me, asshole? You banned me in that server that one time, like a year ago." I'm like, I don't. You're probably being reactionary. You probably deserved it. Call me Stalin.
all right, so I got the facts. All right, so there's the Angles tier, which is $1 a month, and then $1 Discord access for those who want to support our project without breaking the bank. This tier grants access to the Midwestern Mars Discord server. You'll also have access to Patreon exclusive health, fitness, and self-defense videos. Then there's the Lenin tier, which is $3 a month. So that's $3 a month to receive access to the Discord, where we will answer questions, talk politics, or just send memes. In addition, you will be invited to join our bi-weekly book club or Zoom hangouts. PDF books will be provided. You will also have the access to Patreon exclusive health, fitness, self-defense videos.
Honestly,
The
that
Midwestern
sounds kind of progressive.
Midwestern martial arts, that's $5 a month. So it's everything else, but you also get live Q&As, self-defense training. And then there's the Marks tier. That's $10 a month.
Who's
Midwestern
doing a
Marks.
self-defense training video?
Eddie Lager
What?
Smith.
Yeah,
I
because
think
he's a
it's
wrestler.
yeah, he's a wrestler.
You look
Okay.
confused, Larry.
It
Yeah,
would make
no,
more. It would make
I'm
more
just-
sense if it was like jujitsu or something like
It
that.
would make more sense if it was a boxer or a jiu-jitsu person. Yes, I don't.
Hey, hey, brother, you need to know how to grapple out here in these streets. You never know.
You need to know how to grab on to other sweaty men.
I'm not
I
gonna
mean,
talk shit about
yeah.
they're making money.
You're
No,
not gonna
it's-
what?
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know what
if
you
they're
said.
if they're trying to just do that as like their job basically, then like all right, I guess like they're putting in the labor, so they should be compensated. But like
agree.
I feel like there's a line between that and like being a little too much. Like you know what? Have your $5 a month tier where you get all these access for things. No worries. But for the love of God, do not call it the linen tier when you're asking people for money. Like, dude, what? Like, do you not see the irony, bro? Like,
Right, and like
this is my Jesus
I
tier. You guys get healthcare for only $500 a month. Like, what?
I
I
understand
want to
the
join the Pol Pot tier where we just ban money.
military socialism.
It's the but it's the Marxist school one that you have to pay a pretty decent amount of money for.
Or is it war
Which I
communism?
thought. Listen, I thought it was just a $3 Discord one, so I walked it back the other day. But now I hear that there's a $20 one, so that's what I gotta find out about. Which, like, yeah, okay, we're get your bag, bro. But it's like the video I made earlier. Like, you gotta be upfront.
What's the school entail though? Like,
Well, you'll have to pay to find out, won't you, Larry?
I'll go undercover. I'll do the Steve Buscemi. Hello, fellow communists.
How do you do?
Fellow patriotic socialists.
Hello, fellow LaRoucheites. How do you do? Just skateboard.
What you can't enter that tier unless you do a certain gesture with your right arm. So you have to prove that they'll be like, you have to get on video and do the gesture, buddy. And I think everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
A fist bump?
Yeah, Jersey Shore.
They did
Every time you did the fist bump, you got smaller.
Because my phone was like falling back. I had to catch it.
It was like the fist bump was like shrinking you. Like it was a spell.
I just wonder what they're doing at this so-called school of learning. I don't.
Um,
I'm
so I
looking
think
for
it's
it.
like
Oh, I found it.
it's like a curriculum. Like they will,
Yeah.
I think they do like the intros, like they teach about dialectical materialism. Maybe they probably teach like have like a course on philosophy and shit like that. And my thoughts is that they probably all split it up. You know, maybe
Yeah.
Carlos will be like the philosophy part 'cause I think he went to school for philosophy. But yeah, they like have like a curriculum all set up. And I think like props. But it would be cooler, I mean, if like it was free. But get your bag.
Yeah.
I can't hate on that. I can't hate on that.
No,
I can hate on it if like they're. I'm sorry, Larry, but
No,
I
no.
Calling
can
it Lennon.
I can hate on it if they're withholding the information, if you know what I mean. Like
Mm,
if it's just like some basic ass shit, then like I'll hate on it, right? Like if it's
right.
just like, oh, read these books and then come back, like that's lame as fuck. But like
Yeah.
I suppose if they're taking the time out of their day to like make videos and shit to like break them down and it's just like that, then like still a little cringe that you got to pay for it, but at least it's like they're putting in some effort, to like
Right,
Yeah.
and to be
make it
fair,
digestible.
they did put the episode on the YouTube, so like you
Mm.
can watch it after the fact. Which
Yeah.
Oh
I do
yeah.
agree, and if when we do stuff in the future, I think even if like there's a Patreon tier or whatever that you pay for something, I think after some point it should become free. Like I think that is the correct thing to do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Or maybe like at least you know, pick a day one. Like you've been here since day one. You don't have to pay shit. Here you
Yeah.
go. Boom.
I
Password.
I just given the people involved, I don't know how much they're teaching people that pay other than how to be annoying online. Like I don't know that any of these like I definitely don't think Carlos has any IRL organizing experience, and I don't think that Noah dude does either. And Eddie, I think, does because he canvassed for Bernie, but
Mm.
clearly,
Hmm.
yeah, I don't know. It's just like I think they're charging for shit that's already available. It it,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it
for
doesn't
sure.
it doesn't really make sense to me.
Right. Yeah, it'd make more sense if like, because some of them aren't like, uh, the other guy, the guy with the glasses, the white guy, calls himself a theorist, and he could be probably, but
That's Noah, yeah.
no, yeah, yeah. And I haven't read
I,
any
I,
of his theory, but
I don't.
they're all pro Passock, so it's probably
I read,
trash.
yeah, I read that was like 100-page book that Carlos put out, and I read the gist of it, and he made some points that I agreed with, of course, about not every backwards worker is a fascist, which is of course true. Nobody actually thinks that, um, but yeah, it's just opportunism, and it's rawest form, and he clearly like gets a kick out of like dunking on anybody left of fucking it's just crazy like
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
it's just fucking Browder all over again. I don't get it. Like, how is this groundbreaking?
Right. I mean, I've put it out there before. Like I was very easily influenced because I was, interested in communism. I was seeing the memes and shit. And when I first got on TikTok and someone else was actually talking about these books and literature and whatever, I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. Um, Even when we first started this just a couple months ago, I was talking about RBN and this, that, and the third. And now I'm kind of like, Al, like, definitely have evolved a lot in the last couple of months. I mean,
If
they serve their purpose. You know what I mean?
You're
They,
Yeah.
just an ultra leftist nerd. You're just a bitch, Ivan. Come on.
wow, gotta put you backstage.
Not in the backstage.
that's the gulag. Gulagged.
Get
Uh,
gulag. That's what I'm back here. You got gulag.
How do you feel?
I feel like I've been silenced, and I will be going to Mexico and spreading countless amounts of fake ass propaganda about how evil Kollectiv is as a YouTube channel.
Why Mexico though?
That's weird.
Oh, I got it.
I was like, do I need to explain this?
Pick ass.
Yeah, dude, I'm,
Gulag.
Get out of here!
You're at the real authoritarian with that power.
you can't
Yep.
Trotsky me.
Don't lean back into the pickaxe.
Always lean forward.
Did you get banned for that video where you pretended to hit that person with a pickaxe?
No, that was on my new account. I was trying to do like an edgy video that would blow up, but I thought it was too edgy. It was doing too much.
Yeah, I deleted that video where I told that Nazi to unalive himself because it was getting too many views. I was like, this is still up after 2 days. I'm gonna get another couple laughs out of this and then just delete it by myself because I'm just gonna get a strike for no good reason. I don't know how many I am away from getting a ban. So.
Right, and like they review every single one of my videos before I post it. Like
yeah, I know.
For like 5 minutes, I'll like press click link into like this video is under review and like I just posted it.
Yeah.
And then it'll get posted, and then it will blow up. Then like a week later, they will take it down, and then I'll appeal it, and then I'll win the appeal. But like they always I think that's a little trick that they do. I don't know.
I've never won any appeal. Any appeal.
Really?
Well, I win most of them, and then they keep the strike there. They leave the strike.
That's affirmative action, bro.
Yeah.
They leave the strike, and like even if the violation was appealed, they're like, sorry, buddy, you got strike, and
that
so
strike still counts.
I think, Morte, you and Saint are the people that have the most ridiculous amount of bans, and for the most ridiculous reasons. And I kind of hate both of you guys because, like, the fact that literally yesterday you said to our face in that call that you were not gonna make any stupid videos, and I look at my phone this morning, right? This goddamn morning, and I see a literal swastika in your fucking sunglasses, and I'm like, God damn it, this motherfucker's gonna get banned again because he's stupid.
Well, that one's still up.
We'll fucking
I think
see for how long. Holy shit.
Yeah, and usually like they'll stay up for a while, and then I've had instances where I'll private them, and they'll get taken down from my private video. So I have to if it's like risky as fuck, I have to completely delete the video because they'll still get you a strike in your private videos, believe it or not. I've seen it all.
Yeah, I've had that happen. I was so confused when you sent me that video earlier about that dude counting bananas on the whiteboard. I kept...
Yeah, that guy was.
What the fuck was he saying?
So basically, he thinks he's a radical capitalist. He calls himself a rad cap, and I do edit a few of his videos, and I told him that he's just a deranged proletariat, working class person that's
he was wearing like a diaper in one of his videos. Like
it looked like he was wearing a diaper, but he had his shorts tucked in because he was showing his physique and shit like that.
You shouldn't do that.
It did look like a diaper, white shorts and all that. It's hilarious. And like so, like I do edit him, and I stitched him. I told him that he's not a capitalist because he doesn't own capital. He doesn't own the means production, doesn't own factories, whatever it may be. And he went on and stitched me that video. I think he was trying to be a smart ass. He was trying to talk like a caveman. Like monkey by this, and then monkey could do that. Then the whole gist of it was basically is a worker works for his his money, and it's up to him to whether keep that money and spend it on consumer shit, or invest in like property and stuff like that. And I told him that buying a house is personal property. But then he's like, well, no, you buy the property and then you sell it to somebody else, and that makes you a capitalist. And that's what I got from it. I don't know. It was pretty confusing. Um, he's pretty
That's
silly. But
that's
yeah,
still
that's why
not
I
even how
asked.
that works.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I asked you guys that the landlord question, because I'm like, you still wouldn't be a capitalist, bro. So
Yeah.
yeah,
No.
so that was the gist of
Even
it,
if you
and
just buying and selling a house is no different than buying and selling a fucking laptop. It's just a larger
right,
purchase.
right,
Right.
yeah,
Listen,
it's like selling a
man,
car or
I
something.
I go to New Balance and I wait and I buy the new shoes and then I sell the new shoes. I'm basically Elon Musk, guys. So like, how about you step back and like stand in awe of the fact that I am a hyper capitalist and I am
Mhm.
I
It's
have
like this.
$432 in my bank account right now. So like, come
That's
on now. Like,
The money bag.
that's a real rad cap grind set, my brother.
Yeah, that's that
sticking
rad
my
cap,
grind set.
and it's not even
Karl
like
Marx
ad
did not
cap.
consider this in
It's
here.
it's like somehow dumber, it's like it's not. It's just somehow dumber than ad cap. I mean,
Right?
radical capitalist. He might as well just be an anarcho-capitalist. I don't even think he knows what it is. I think he was just trying to be like
I think
edgy.
that person is just a walking meme. That was crazy. I saw
Well,
like I
they're not
watched like three of their
successful. They have like
videos.
0 likes. They don't get any likes, which is why I was debating, even like responding, because like he had 0 likes, maybe 1 like after like a couple hours,
Yeah.
and yeah, I mean nobody cares what he has to say,
The
and
like,
it.
it was me. I felt pity.
I don't and it could make easy content, because it's he's talking to me like I'm an idiot and stuff, and like
Yeah.
it's
Uh,
hilarious, it's funny, it could be good content,
could
but
be.
I'm not gonna risk it, you know should
Mm.
Yeah.
I? Just kidding.
You've taken bigger risks.
I have. I have about 11
You
times now,
certainly have.
and all those accounts had, you know I remember one time I had an account that had up to like 6 violations, and then they updated the app and it completely cleared all my violations,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
still somehow got banned. But
that
Yeah, I
that
remember that.
that update like literally saved this my current account with the
Yeah.
reset, because I was like skimming on my seventh or eighth or ninth, whatever it was, ban. But I've been pretty good about keeping this one relatively clean.
Mm. Yeah, you said you've never gotten banned, right?
Me?
Yeah,
I'm
you.
sure
I'm
all
looking
of us
right
have
at
been
you.
banned besides Cutie. I think Cutie
No,
is the only one.
I've been banned 8 times.
Because I'm fucking built
Oh,
different, dude.
oh, it's Cutie who wasn't. Yeah, I was gonna say. I've only been banned once.
I'm on like a number
So
11. You're a
yeah,
liberal compared to
I
me.
think basically what I should do is get real risky, just do crazy shit on TikTok, blow up my account, and we'll be fine.
Delete every video so they can't violate you, and then don't upload nothing. You know what I was thinking about, just getting to
Ghost
1K
memes.
and just start going live every day and talking shit.
Yeah,
And then
honestly.
I'm gonna start doing those communist. I'm gonna do like a communist AI live.
What is that?
I don't know. Have you seen those the NPC lives on TikTok? Have you seen those?
Oh my god, bro.
Oh,
Just stupid.
A-
What would you do
AI
though?
live.
Like,
It's like the NPC trend. It's like they go on a live and they'll act like an NPC. They'll act like a video game character,
Oh
and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's like, thank you for those coins, or they're like, thank you for that glizzy, thank you for that glizzy, thank you for that glizzy, or something like that. And
you say that anyway.
yeah.
I know, right? I might as well get paid for it.
Not bring up
I I,
glizzies right now.
I actually ate 2 glizzies from Costco today.
Yeah.
Even after I saw that article, and I thought about that article that I sent you guys. A little fun fact to people who love glizzies in the chat. Um, you're a cannibal. Sorry.
Yeah.
Um, And I blame capitalism, literally. You're accountable because of capitalism.
Yeah.
So become a communist today. Go join your local
It's not
communists.
profitable to clean out those machines properly or stop the working of meat processing if a accident happens and someone's finger gets minced.
Ugh. That makes me kind of gag because, like, somebody's snugged a glizzy, and it was a fucking tip of a thumb.
I figure with the amount of like mystery meats, deli meats, glizzies that I've probably eaten about probably like at least a forearm's worth of human throughout my life.
Right,
Jesus
right. And
Christ.
I'm a fanatic for glizzies.
Yeah,
I've probably eaten an entire corpse.
yeah.
Just-
This is not the shit I thought we would talk about.
The wild shit about that is that reminds me of like so like when we learned there was this book, I forgot what it was, but when we were learning about the Gilded Age and like US history and shit, right?
The jungle.
And there's the book about how like fucked up like essentially working conditions are with like food, right?
Yeah.
But the book when it came out, everybody was so fucking like focused about what they were eating and how fucked up everything was that they literally just completely forgot about the fact that the book was literally specifically about like working class conditions in these factories that like
Yep.
they had all these like regulations on the food industry and nothing for the workplace because of it. And that I feel like that's exactly the position most people would have with that article. They'd be like, I'm eating people. We need to stop these companies from doing this. Let's not worry about the
We need to
conditions that
lie.
allow somebody
Yeah.
to accidentally lose their fucking hand in a hot dog grind.
Exactly. It's all
And-
about my tummy, not the poor workers that lose their fucking appendages.
It's
Capitalism.
just wild. And the book was called The Jungle, by the way.
you.
Upton Sinclair, yeah.
Crony
Yeah.
capitalism, Marte.
Oh my God.
It's just the
crony
wrong
capitalism.
people in power, okay?
Yeah.
We need to get money out of politics. Hi.
No,
Democrat
you're
is
wrong.
fake.
It's actually corporatism. It's corporatism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hola.
If we just let the market go and regulate itself, we would be living in Elon Musk's company
Utopia.
town.
Yeah,
Could you
it'd be
imagine this is
a
our most
McDonald's
viewed video?
utopia. It'd be amazing.
Yeah, the world would be renamed Tesla. Planet
There'd be no
Tesla.
more
No, if
water.
you-
You would only be allowed to drink the Grimace shake out of the fountains.
It would be renamed X. We would be Planet X again.
Honestly, that would be kind of a cool name for a planet.
I think
Planet
it
X?
exists. I think it's taken.
Oh, it is taken
I
actually.
thought
It's
that
like
was
it's like
taken.
Earth, but like 10 times bigger.
Yeah.
No, I thought that shit was like a planet that NASA is hiding or something like that.
So like the one that's in our
where-
system.
Yeah, it's the one where when they went up to the space, they faked the moon landing, and what they were really doing is they were creating a shuttle to land the Nazis on the dark side of the moon so they can create the Death Star space station.
That's such a
Mm,
fucking funny ass movie,
Yes.
by the way.
yes.
But
It is
Was it Iron Sky?
essentially the theory that some astronomers have with like Planet X is damn nice forearms, bro. But
Thanks, bro.
essentially the theory is that like there are some like tiny dwarf planets like technically in our solar system, but they're so far out that it literally takes thousands of years for them to orbit around the Earth, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And there's a theory that because of the orbit of the planets, right? It like something doesn't quite like fit right under our current model. So like the theory is that there's another planet, like a big planet that is super huge, but it takes like thousands and thousands of years to actually make it into like our normal ass solar system, right? So the idea is that it actually like cuts in the middle of some of the planets and like sort of like shoots them off course. And like that's why the like it's not as like the rotations of planets isn't as good as it should theoretically be, according to what we think. But
Right.
I think it's kind of some mumbo jumbo because we have telescopes and we probably should have fucking found it by now if it's that big. But it's also possible that because it's like so far out that it's just like too dark to like see on a telescope.
Yeah. Well, I think also if it was an object that large, I mean, it would disrupt everything with its own gravity anyway. So,
Yeah.
like, we
Mhm.
would be able to see it before we see it.
But if it moves slow enough, right, then
Mhm. Over thousands of years.
then we
Yeah.
then we don't know because like the scientists said, like you can see it in our solar system. Like there's something, if you know what I mean.
Makes
Mm,
sense.
Well, Pluto's a planet. So I'm just kidding.
Actually,
Pluto's a
actually,
dog.
no,
It's-
it's not. It orbits another being, and they orbit each other. So technically, it's not a planet, and it doesn't actually reach the correct size to be
Can we
counted.
make it legal to beat up nerds?
I'm gonna make an account and
Then
I'm
we
gonna
gotta
call
do it
it
again.
Pluto's a planet and just piss off all the space nerds. I used to be a space kid though, to be honest. Like I used to be like,
Yeah,
I
it's
want to
pretty
go to, I
space.
want to be an astronaut, but now I want to be a cosmonaut. I'd rather be a
Yeah,
cosmonaut. Shout
you're a
out Cutie.
Gagarin over here.
Thank you.
Welcome, DB.
Oh yeah, and the theory that the United States didn't land on the moon, I don't believe that theory. I think they actually did land on the moon, but because the USSR they went to space. They didn't go to the moon, but they went to space. They're the first country to go to space, and dog to space. RIP the homie. Sent a person to space. What else was it? A few
They
other
got
First
things.
is
they got the
First
first woman,
woman,
first
first
person of color.
first
Mm.
first black comrade. Yeah.
Right, and then America recently there was the first Mexican woman going to space, um, which is based, but USSR would have done it first if they were still around. They
I
would have
mean, the
already
whole
had done.
world
They
would
already
be
would have
so
had them up.
different.
Oh, the world would be so different. USSR should have won the Cold War.
It'd be fucking hilarious if there was like we got to Mars and we found out that there was like a Soviet like Mars base.
Oh my God,
Would be
please.
pretty crazy.
And then there's like the USSR literally pulls up with like fucking like crazy ass fucking spaceships and like
They're
all
like,
the
we have been waiting for you to progress past capitalism.
I'm pretty sure that's
that's
the epilogue to that movie, Iron Sky, where they they beat back the Nazis and then it like pans out beyond Earth and then past the moon and then it shows Mars and then there's a satellite with a hammer and sickle on it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think. I mean, it's been mad long since watching the movie.
I'd rewatch it, but like even though it's kind of good, it's also like actually garbage. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't know if I want to watch it again.
There's a lot of movies like
Mhm.
that. Like there's a lot of movies that are good simply because of nostalgia, and
Yeah.
they're actually really super trash. But I probably once was enough. I agree. I mean, there's some movies I could watch. I remember as a kid, I watched Scarface like a billion times. A movie called Blood and Blood Out. I'd watch that like almost every night. And yeah, so like there's some movies I could watch all the time, and it's crazy because I used to like the thing with like the Latino Hispanic community is like a lot of them idolize the wrong people, like they idolize like people like Scarface or Pablo Escobar, and I was guilty of that also. I used to do that until I became a communist and actually became principled to have morals,
Well, the
and
sad thing
so
with Pablo is that
he was
it's
actually good to his people, right? But he
like
also
he the,
killed. He was actually like killing his own people, and I guess like killing a lot of people in other countries when it comes to like drugs and shit. And he was
yeah.
like
I
a
mean, he's not a good
lumpen.
person and
He's a
definitely not
lumpen proletariat,
revolutionary because
if
at
anything.
the end of the day, he was supporting the forces of capital. But that just goes
Right?
to show
Yeah.
you again, everybody is a product of the material conditions. If things were just a
Mm.
little different in his life, he may have 100% been, joining FARC or something like that.
There's an alternate universe out there where Pablo Escobar joined his local communist party and became a fucking. Oh my God, that would have been sick. Imagine that. Pablo Escobar instead
Wouldn't
of
have
being
hurt it.
this narco drug trafficking, fucking kingpin. He could have been some revolutionary, fucking almost Che Fidel-esque. Just simply because of how good he was with people. He had a few speeches. He was really involved in his community. There's still, I think, like there might be like a hospital or like a school or a church named after him still, and like a few streets. So he's still like, to some people a hero, to some a martyr, and to most a villain, a fucking super villain. So,
And
uh,
Right. Well, that's
but
the
would
thing, though.
he have
Like
approached the heights of Gonzalo?
he would have
doing
been eating
Gonzalo, man.
babies. I do believe so. He would have been eating all the babies.
Hmm. Right, but I think also the thing with Pablo was that he wasn't helping people because it was the right thing to do. He knew that if he
Mm,
fed people, they would be loyal to him.
exactly. Yeah, that's one reason too, is that he wasn't doing it to be a good person. He was doing it to gain loyalty and to, yeah, and to kind of like, he made his own narco state. He was one of the first people to ever, run a narco state, and Colombia was one. And they
I
think
agree.
they're top shit now, but they're not. Just shout out my Colombian working class people. The government sucks, but the working
Um,
class people in there, overthrow it, please.
I like to push the envelope of what's going to get Homeland Security to visit me. So, Fark is
That was all
based.
jokes, by the way.
No, thanks, Martin. It's a joke.
It was jokes. It was just
It's a
jokes.
joke. Jokey joke. I'm not a communist. I'm just a rad lib. See, I'm wearing a Pink Floyd shirt. Fuck my goddamn thumb. I'm wearing a Pink Floyd shirt. So, I'm just like
Right.
chill,
I
bro.
I definitely don't have a fatto picture of Shay in my room, you know, or a flag.
Mm.
Yeah.
So you
You
just
know, the
like wake
more I
up and you
listen
see
to
that.
her, I just love that Elizabeth Warren.
You guys are
Who's that
stupid.
again?
Liz Warren?
Oh yeah, yeah. Don't you guys know of the Elizabeth Warren? The more I listen to her, the more I love her. She is the greatest.
Oh, yes. Elizabeth Warren is an
That's
amazing person.
that's like Larry's fucking code word if like the police are in his house during the live. He turns
Ha
the
ha
camera out.
ha! You should vote blue. Ha ha!
Gun to the back of the
Just sweating.
head. I'm not joking, guys. Please, Joe Biden is a good president. He is awesome. He is great. I love blue. I love Dem talk. Um, AOC.
Joe Biden is the most labor-friendly president in history.
Well,
I
don't
have
you
Uh,
know?
black friends.
Perfect.
Oh, if you don't vote blue, you're not brown or black.
Mm.
Yeah,
I
Jack,
love living in the
they would have
United
put you
States.
back in chains.
I don't want
Yep.
to be deported and lose my citizenship. So vote Biden because Donald Trump will deport me. And definitely not Joe Biden. Definitely not Joe Biden. Biden.
Joe Biden.
I heard a theory
Joe
that
Biden.
Joe Biden's been wearing sunglasses lately because the skin suit is starting to like melt and deteriorate and shit like that.
Ripping.
It's crazy. I
I,
actually heard that.
I was going to say
That's
because
just him melted. He's
dementia patients are
fucking
sensitive to
80.
the sun.
Listen, Jack, I need a facelift. It's falling off.
Have you guys seen that video where he's like, "Hush up, boy," and he
Yeah,
does like that
What?
racist white face?
yeah.
You know?
Definitely. No, I did not see that.
He learned that shit
Oh,
from the KKK.
hey,
Yeah, there was.
I'm actually gonna send it to you. Play it on the stream because that's gonna be your first time. I'll go find it right
All
now.
right, yeah, let's do that. And then
Yeah.
we'll wrap this bitch up. But I think it's a good jest. I think it's really simple. Can you stop dying on right arm? That's what a capitalist would say. But yeah, no, this thing's pretty easy to work. So we definitely should try to do it. Whenever we decide to do it.
I love it. I am excited. I love it almost as much as I love Hillary Clinton.
Hillary Rodham Clinton.
Of
She
course.
stands for
Haha.
freedom. Did he
Way
send
to
you the thing?
go, girl boss.
Slay.
Slay queen.
I hate Libya. It's not a real country anyway.
Well, I mean, it's not a real country anymore, to be honest, but
Where's Muerte?
I don't know. Muerte's doing Muerte shit. I don't know.
I've been
He's getting the extra spicy Biden video.
Yeah, taking a fucking eternity too.
He just sent it to you, you ding dong. Go open it.
To me,
Muerte, you're causing infighting. Yeah, to you. You're the one.
I
who
don't
can
see
that.
it. I don't see
I
it.
sent
in
it.
the
I sent
Discord.
it to Ivan.
This is
Oh, you
factual.
bitch.
This
Oh,
is factual.
Oh, okay. Okay, you see, Ivan, you fucking douche. trying to pin this on me, you goddamn bastard.
This
Listen,
is
I'm upset with
factualism.
you because I thought you had sent me a genuine message back then, and you didn't. You dead copy pasted me like I was one of your fucking bitches,
I think
bro.
I think I messaged you first though. I think I copy pasted.
No, don't. No, I know how this game works. Here, I sent the link.
No, I'll check right now. I'll check right now. We'll see.
Hush up, boy.
Boy.
Oh no, it's
Okay.
crazy, bro. I'm a screen record that.
April 26th, 2023. No, let's find this one.
You're gonna be reacting.
April 26th. Actually, it got sent the same minute, bro. So I don't know. It got sent the same minute. So one of
That's
y'all.
even worse, bro. Bro, that's the kind of energy when you wake up in the morning and you send the same snap to like 10 girls. Fuck you, bro.
I think so. Here's my thing. Wait, is it literally the same minute? Hold up.
Where is Biden?
Joe
Hush
Biden,
up, boy.
it's me, Zelensky. I need $120 million to bomb Donetsk children. Oh, so
If
yes,
you
you
don't
said
give me-
earlier. Yes, earlier they're losing. They have
Hey,
like
guys.
a 10-mile thing of land. What?
This is how fast it should be.
Nice. Based.
Where's
That's
the
gonna be a
rope?
clip right there.
Where is the rope?
You can't ask a brown person where the rope is. Dude.
Fair enough.
Oh god, my hand is all messed up, man. All right, are we gonna screen record that? Or be acting like boomers?
Why'd you say that with so much? Harry's phone falling over.
Sorry.
You having issues, cutie pie?
Huh? No.
I sent you the thing.
Jesus Christ.
What do you mean, bro? You just got done yelling at me, and you're not even looking at the Discord.
Oh my god. You're so cringe.
No.
I'm waiting for it to load. It's on TikTok? Oh my god.
Hush up, boy.
Yeah, so I don't understand why. I mean, I understand why, because liberals suck dick. But, like, why these liberals are so, like, Joe Biden's the best. He's amazing. He supports the working class. This is the same guy who wrote the crime bill, bro.
Well, to them, the people
Black
affected
boy.
by the crime bill are not working class. They're others.
I'm looking at this video. I'm pulling it up in a second.
Not even sharing it with us.
I'm pulling it up. Shut up.
Not
Jesus.
even sharing it with us, bro. You
Loki,
think now 'cause you got a
guys,
good
that
mic,
account that I shaded
you
off
just
is my
act a
secret
fool?
account. It's my secret editing pro-American account, you know.
We
That's
should
your
all have one.
keep my green card account.
I
All
thought
right,
we all
open.
did. Yeah, I thought we all did. Keep Jared off our back.
Yeah,
It's
here we
open.
go.
Am I?
What's the profiles on the side for me?
Here's my guy.
All right. Jeez.
You see that skin suit falling apart? I can't hear it. I'll mute it.
What is this?
I can't hear anything. What?
It's not.
You can't hear it?
Wow.
Mm-mm.
Wow.
Did you hear it?
I couldn't hear it now.
Did you hear it, Ivan?
Literally nobody else heard it.
Did you hear it though, Ivan? Ivan. My little baby boy. Did you hear it?
What's going on? It's like ASMR, like a sex ASMR. This should be like on OF. Oh, sorry, kitty.
I definitely didn't mute
Welcome,
myself because I
comrades.
definitely wasn't laughing hysterically.
Welcome, comrades, to Ingles on Authority. There is a specter haunting Europe. The specter of communism.
Kitty! Yeah. That's a good looking cat right there. 10 out of 10, comrade.
Oh, under the socialist state, well, the cat, there would be like a cat shows, and they would be named after Lenin, and it would be the finest cats of the American socialist republics.
Sounds like some Patsock shit, Marta. Why are they
Well.
American socialist republics?
Because we're still on the American
Well,
continent, sadly.
I
Or
think
not
this
sadly,
ends our.
why are you using
Our power
colonizers'
hour.
terms, Marta?
Right, you're right.
And the
Very
power hour
suspect.
before we have more infighting.
Turtle
Definitely
Island
gonna leave
Socialist
this up
Republics is
on the
bad.
page.
There you go.
I'm gonna start putting people in the gulag.
I think we should just call it New Pangea.
That'd be kind of hard.
I'll put you all in the quarter.